I just don't want to have to do a damn apology video. I'm probably past due. I should probably just get it over with. No, that. I'm not doing that right now. Drip, drop, draw. Drip, drop, draw. Drip, drip, drop, draw. Have you ever heard Scott the Investor say it? Just drip, drop, draw. I am clearly excited for drip, drop, draw. How y'all doing? There's a lot happening. There's always a lot happening. That's why I love crypto markets and regular markets. By the way, I had mentioned, I've been talking a bit about the stock market and a recession and a pending crash in the market. I still think something like that happens. I just don't think it's going to happen as soon as I thought it would. I thought we would start to see this unfold. And granted, the market has been down and has gone down over the last few weeks, but I wouldn't be completely surprised if we saw it rally back up. Just because there's so many people that say it's going to crash. There's so many people that are bearish on it. And a lot of people have shorts on this. And the moment we get some positive price action, people start covering their short position. Remember, when you cover your short position, when you close your short position, you are buying the stock. You are buying the equity. That's how it's closed. So it creates buy pressure. Hence, you've probably all heard the term short squeeze. And by the way, I get it. A lot of you know what this is, but there are some that don't and always appreciate when I go over it. So that's why I just kind of, try and explain it in the most simplest way. And I don't know how to make my face less orange. I look like Donald Trump. What's going on here? I'm like the orange man. I got to get better lighting. It's actually harder to do videos during the daytime. Let me try something. Does it make a little bit of an improvement? I don't know why I love blowing smoke at the camera, but I do. Folks, welcome back to the channel. This is Beach Office 365, where I bring you the latest and greatest in crypto, DeFi, and passive income. That used to be my old tagline. I thought I'd revive it. Hey, but if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I am approaching 4,000 subs. I never thought it would get this big, and I'm truly humbled by it. And so, yes, if you haven't subscribed, I really would appreciate it. Hit the like button. You know the deal. I'm not a financial advisor. As my buddy Driptopian would say, never have been, never will be. So we're seeing a little positive price action with Drip. And, I most likely that is because of the upcoming AMA this week, which is going to be an AMA solely about Drip. He's done 1 million AMAs about the animal farm, and now he's doing one completely about Drip. Pretty exciting. I think we're going to continue to see, the price of Drip go up leading into that meeting. And then at some point mid-meeting, it may nosedive. That's happened before. I'm not saying it's going to nosedive down to zero. I just mean it's going to start heading south, kind of a sell the news type of thing. Unless he drops some serious alpha in there that creates an additional excitement, that creates a little bit of a frenzy, if you will. And I think it's possible that there is some alpha that would cause that. Here's my one worry. Whatever he says, I have zero faith in his follow through at the time at which he says he's going to do it. So if he talks about the new UI is going to be up and we're going to have drip, drop, draw up and ready to go, whatever date he throws out there, I will not be at all in belief that it will actually happen. Actually, I know it will happen. It's just the timing. He's always off on the timing. And I mean off big. Personally, I'd like for him to not give a date and to just, when it's ready, to just covertly launch it. Oh, would that send a stir through the DeFi space like you wouldn't believe? Because that would be a buy the news event. By the way, not a sell the news. That would create a real buzz. That would be a good marketing thing, to just drop it on us. Boom. It's like, and listen, I appreciate too the comments I got last week, the video that I did when I gave my little rant. And I'm giving Forex a hard time. I mean, the truth is that what he has created, almost no other protocol, almost no other DeFi project can really match it in terms of longevity, in terms of the functionality, in terms of not changing anything. I have been in a lot of DeFi projects where they've changed the rules midway through. Speaking of other DeFi projects, I want to apologize. There was like 2 people, I think, that joined my link for Mischief of Fortune, which, from what I've heard, has actually ended. TVL got drained, and it's a bummer. I need to get into the Telegram and just see what they're kind of planning, because I do think they're going to try and come out with something. I mean, this wasn't the devs are great. They're fine. They're in there. It's not a dev thing. They didn't like run away with money or anything like that. Like literally just the money in the vault just got, a lot of people were just claiming and not redepositing, and the idea is that you claim, you keep half for yourself, and you redeposit the other half. And if everyone were to be doing that, it could have gone on for much longer. But unfortunately, people didn't do that. And again, I apologize that when I did kind of start covering it, some people joined, and I know we're out. So, I feel bad about that. We come on over. This is what I was talking about. It's nice little. Hey, if we take a look at the on deck screener, okay, this is on the 1 hour chart. This definitely looks, like a good reversal here, right? So we got the bottom in here, and then we have been getting higher lows throughout. The only thing is that we haven't been getting higher highs. I mean, maybe here in this area, higher highs, higher lows. This looks really good. This would likely continue if this followed actual technical analysis, which it doesn't. I don't even know why I'm showing you this. But there's still an element of psychology that goes into this. And I would love for us to have 21 cents be the bottom. Hey, well, I got the screen share up. Make sure you guys take advantage of Spritz. This is something that is not some protocol that's going to lose all its money. This is a way for you to start using your crypto to pay for things in the real world. It's the best off-ramp. You don't have to go through the exchanges. You don't have to then go into your bank account. You become your own bank using this. And the fees are not a lot. I sent $180 recently, and it cost me like $1. All right. Now, coming down here, I've noticed with my link, there's been 62 people that have signed up. Thank you very much. But only 18 of you have actually used this. So I'm curious to know if you're watching this and you've used my link, but you haven't done anything yet. I'm just curious. I just would like to know what's the holdup. I'm assuming it has something to do with the fact that we're in a bear market and you haven't been able to take any profits from anything. That would make sense. Just keep in mind that with $50, you're going to get $50. Okay. So the moment you pay 50, you get 50. Anyway, that's that. What do you guys think Forex is going to talk about? Do you think that for the AMA, he's going to give a launch for the new UI? Do you think he's going to talk about drip, drop, draw? Do you think he's going to talk about drip, drop, draw? Look, drip, drop, draw is going to make DeFi fun again. That's what I think. I love the idea of it. What else? What other things do you think he could be talking about? This AMA, I might actually tune into. I've stopped listening to his AMAs just because, and then I'm giving him shit, which I know isn't fair, that I'm like, I've been kind of talking down about him. But I also haven't been listening to anything that he's done. I get it. Forex, if you're watching, my bad. Can you take a little jab? Just know that I've spent a year defending you. Lastly, folks, real quick, for those of you that are believers of Bitcoin and the longevity of it, take a look at Swan Bitcoin. I have a link down below. It's the best way to just start dollar cost averaging. I think this entire year, we're going to be at some lows. I think we've just seen a top. Some of the behavior in the market, like with these meme coins coming out, is very reminiscent of 2021. So I believe we've had a bear market rally, and I think we're going to start heading down. Could be wrong because I also anticipate that the stock market may start melting up. And so Bitcoin does tend to flow with that. So I don't know. It's going to be a crazy time. The point is, if you dollar cost average, if you buy a little bit of Bitcoin every single day, you're going to come out ahead in the long run. And you'd be amazed at how much buying just a little bit every day will get you over 1, 2, 3 years. Certainly in 3 years, we're going to see some higher highs. And so if you've started dollar cost averaging now at these prices, check out Swan Bitcoin. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about what Forex may share in the AMA, what you're most looking forward to in the network, the drip network, and anything else you feel obliged to bring up. Leave it down below. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. And I'll catch all of you on the next one.